to the Tower Couch Podcast. I'm your host, Mitch. And as always, we have Mike.
Yo.
What's been going on, man?
Just enjoying the weather.
The constant fucking rain on and off? Or the hailstorm that fucking destroyed my fence and fucking wrinkled the roof of our cars and probably put dents in my new metal roof? That weather? What about the snow we had 2 weeks ago? That was fun.
Didn't it melt more when the sun rose?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We're getting fucked up over
really
here.
Notice that.
Yeah, we're just getting fucked up over here. Fucking. But yeah, man. Weather's been wild. What have you been up to, though? We haven't really talked much.
Playing a lot of RuneScape. Been so addicted. It's ridiculous. I just thought I was about to fucking not play RuneScape, and then I was like, well, what if I play more? And I'm like, oh, okay.
Nice.
And for some reason, I'm really pumped. Playing TTRPG earlier, and I was just really into it.
Oh yeah, it is Thursday. How'd that go?
Yeah.
Is that your...
pretty good.
Is that the fucking Cyberpunk game?
No, we're medieval Japan or whatever, I guess.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I forget exactly when.
What class are you running?
What class? I'm the DM wasn't exactly sure what I was either, I guess. But I'm my idea was I was a spoiled dude of a high family, but I have a passion for making weapons, and then Leonardo da Vinci from the fucking
I just saw a trick
Assassin's Creed games
semi with neon underglow and shit just fly past my house. Sorry, that was wild.
But how Leonardo da Vinci in the Assassin's Creed games is weapons designer, but he doesn't go out and fight and shit. I was kind of thinking that, and then my the GM thought I was a shinobi, so he's oh, you sneak on this boar, and I'm oh god, I had really bad rolls and fucking failed all of my good checks. Even I got all advantage and no success, so I failed. And then it's just he tells me to sneak, and I'm I have 5 HP left, and I'm can I just fail this and just poison my weapon and attack it? Fuck it, dude. He's you're you're a shinobi. I'm I'm a weapons dealing blacks under
I don't know who I am.
Black market type dude. Well, no, I was just trying to more adequately explain it. In the world, the clan I'm a part of is for the emperor type shit, and at all costs type thing. So I was thinking well, I'm a weapons dealer. It's my whole thing is just crafting weapons and selling them to whoever. And so I know where all the weapons are and how they move type shit, So I can tell who can oppose the emperor and who can't type, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that was my angle. And I guess my GM thought I was just a ninja. It's no, I'm my backstory was I'm on I get a cushy position in a war where I'm in the back lines doing basic medical work and shit like that, or basic repairs to weapons and shit, and then I sneak onto the battlefield at night and test my weapons on dead bodies.
What the fuck? I mean, I guess.
Hey, you watched Dotaro. Don't judge me.
That wasn't testing weapons, sir. That was just attaching prosthetics so they wouldn't go to waste.
That's what real people did in Japan.
It's fucking wild. We do have that fucking in-game game come up. I think it's next weekend, yeah. Becca's. Do you even know what you're gonna be for that?
I already did all my shit.
What are you?
I'm a genie, level 4 sorcerer, level 1 warlock, and level 2 paladin. So I'm like an abomination.
Yeah, you're a fucking
I think that's
freak.
what they're called.
Yeah.
I'm an Earth genie.
I'm that giant rabbit mouse thing.
Nice. I don't think they're giant. I think they're like medium or small.
I don't know. The way the picture looks makes it look like human size. That's why I was like...
Yeah.
Well, because it's the size of that halberd that it was carried. I don't know if I'm fucking... I just looked up a picture of it, and it had a halberd in its hand, and it was like taller than a human would be compared to the halberd. So... But, yeah, I just had her pick. She's like, yeah, well, I need certain people to be certain things. And I was like, cool, just make me something so I don't pick the same shit I always do because I have a bad habit of that. It's the same thing with fucking, like, Elder Scrolls games and shit like that. Like, if there's a character creation, I'm gonna probably have some kind of sword and some kind of shield and barely any magic and... I'm going to be the most boring thing ever. So I was like, just pick something. So I'm just like a fucking warlock. My familiar is an egg with nothing but legs and a beak sticking out of it. But I'm that rabbit thing, whatever it's called. I forget. A Herodigon or some shit like that.
Yeah, something weird.
Yeah. I don't know what my weapon is. Maybe I just use magic. I don't know.
There is a Ninja Turtles villain, I think, that is a big rabbit.
I think you might be right, because that seems very familiar, even though I don't know the Turtles as well as I probably should. I love the games. I just never read, like, the comics and all that shit. Or watched the cartoons.
I got a bunch of hand-me-down toys from, like, my sisters and my cousins.
Nice.
So I had, like, a bunch of random Ninja Turtle toys.
Hell yeah. And Street Sharks. Gotta have.
I wasn't passed down those.
No, I'm just saying you have Street Sharks.
Yeah. But I watched the video. I should watch my VHS right now.
Yeah. Fucking, yeah. Competed, and my first golf tournament last Sunday, went absolutely terrible. As fuck. Like, the worst. It was, man. Like, it was just... Relying on a club that is new to me was not the fucking play. So, especially in the hilly region that we are in, because that fucking course is a big old wave of hills. Nice. So, using a 3-wood in there is, like, it's definitely doable. It's just, like, a lot harder when you don't. I haven't swung a 3-wood in, like, 2-3 years, bro. So, like, the feeling, because I used to crush my old one. Like, good as fuck.
Yeah.
But I took it out of my bag. Well, I didn't take it out of my bag. It just disappeared from my bag one day. I had a 3-wood and a 5-wood and a driver, all from a brand called Warrior. And, like, they were just, like, cheap clubs. But, like, I knocked them pretty nice. Except for that driver kind of sucked. But, fucking, dude, one day the 5-wood disappeared. And one day the 3-wood disappeared. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So... I just didn't have one. Now I have, like, I don't know. It's only 2 years old. It's QI10 3-wood from TaylorMade. And it's a beaut. And I can fucking crush it if I get a hold of it. But, so, like, today after work, since this happened last weekend, I just fucking went up to the range, went to the ball dispenser, fucking just sat there and dialed in my new clubs. And pretty much everything but my 6-iron's dialed in. I mean, I don't know, man. My old set, I could smash the fuck out of that 6. This one, I don't know, dude. I don't know why I can't hit this motherfucker, but it's pissing me the fuck off. But I dialed in everything else, so. I mean, I just don't know what I'm going to do with that 6-iron. But I did order a net, and I just got a new putter, too, just because the only thing left to get new was putter. And I was just dicking around with one at the shop one day, and it's like, man, this thing's really nice. And it, like, haunted me for days. And I was
you have, like, all the numbers?
Yeah. Well,
what do they even go to? Is it, like, 1 to 9 iron, and then, like, 1 to 5 wood or some shit like that?
Well, no, like, well, hold on. So I got that putter at that store because I went to the fucking shop around where we live and fucking to see if they had that same putter. And they did, and I was like, dude, fuck yeah. And I just fucking bought it. I was like, fuck it. But yeah, so like everything is just kind of getting dialed in now. I love it. I putted around with it at the putting green up by the range and shit. But yeah, whenever it comes to clubs, nobody uses a 1 or 2 iron anymore. Those are basically driving irons, which people don't use that much anymore. Like, it's extremely rare. Like, I used one last season, and like, it's the best I've ever driven in my life. When I kicked off this season, and I couldn't hit it anymore, and I have no idea why. So that's why I just got a new driver, and dialed that in, and I like it a lot. But fucking ping 430. I just got off my boss with that QI time. But your irons, technically, yes, they go from 1 to 9, but most people carry 5 to 9, and then they'll have like you can get a 3 wood or a 5 wood, which are just basically fairway woods. Like, they're basically drivers for the fairway. So like they're flat on the bottom as opposed to like the giant rounded, like drivers are flat on the bottom for the most part, but they're just like colossal huge, like height wise, like the head. So like driving off the deck is definitely 100% not recommended for most people unless you're like a professional or just really, really good. So like they make 3 woods and 5 woods. Most bags people are going to run 5 and up. I run 4 and up. Because if I get a hold of that 4, it's fucking going. Like you're talking like I'm going to get 250 yards out of my 4-iron. Like I've smashed it before, dude, and it's fucking insane. It's like hitting like when I've got a hold of it, the best shot I ever had with that thing. I was actually facing the wrong direction. Like, I was facing completely right of the hole, and I didn't realize it because I was like, there was a hill that crested, and then there's the hole down in there, and I'm, like, over here by the trees, like, way down in the fairway away from the hole, so I'm like, I don't know where the hole is, like, really, because I didn't play that course that much. And dude, I fucking grabbed that thing off and sent it to the moon. It was crazy. I was like, holy shit, because I just got really mad, and I was having a bad day. I just smashed and just so happened to get like the perfect shot. And like me and Tyler just looked up and we were like, what the fuck? Damn it. He's like, bro, the hole's that way. I was like, fuck. He's like, yeah, he rode up to the top of the hill and looked. He's like, yeah, dude, you fucking, yeah. That thing's gone. You're never finding that ball again. It's like, fuck. But yeah,
get it back to the tee.
Oh no, it wasn't that bad. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh, you hit right of the hole, like 10 feet to the right, but over a long distance, that 10 feet becomes much larger. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was like that kind of thing. But yeah, and then you have hybrids, which are basically all your irons, but they look like mini drivers. And there's just a way different way to hit those. I have a 4 hybrid and a 5 hybrid. All the rest of my shit is irons. So, I mean, I'm not like a giant fan of of hybrids. Just because, I mean, you can put them up like higher, but like it's just, to me, I like the feeling of doing it with an iron more. So that's why I just stick with irons. So, because like if you put your ball up, like say you fuck up, or even if you come a little bit short, when your ball comes down, it's gonna stick or like barely roll more because like it's such an impact. You know what I mean? So it's just gonna boom stick there. So it's like kind of like a safe option for me. Like, you know, just in case. I don't know. It just feels better. Plus, I can aim at the green, put it up. If it hits that green, it's fucking sticking. You know?
Yeah.
So. But yeah, played in that tournament. Sucked ass. Got done. Since it was part of the golf club, we all went back to this little meeting thing, and everybody was there, and we got free wings and free beer. Like, unlimited, as much as you want. So I was like, yep, don't care anymore. Not even mad. I figured I'd come in last, my first year joining a golf club, so I wasn't even mad about it, you know. I was just more mad about how it happened, because, like, just fucked up all those shots with that fucking new club, relying on it too much, you know. So, fuck it. Other than that, yeah, bought a fucking nice net for my house. I'm just gonna keep practicing whenever I'm chilling, and it's pretty much all I've been doing, except for playing Shantae. Beat Shantae, Half Genie Hero. Beat that the other day. Fucking finished off Dragon Quest VII. I think I said that last episode. Now I'm trying to wrap up Shantae, Seven Sirens. So, yeah. I'm just playing everything I can right now, getting ready for our new picks we decided on yesterday. Because it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long, long thing. So, we got fucking Pokemon Coliseum and Suikoden, and then Suikoden 2 right after it. So it's JRPG fucking heaven, man. It's going to be long, like, hey, you don't get to play other games for a while. You have to focus on these.
I got, like, my RuneScape addiction, and then, like, fucking... It started reminding me of Kenshi, and I was like, Kenshi. And then I downloaded Bannerlord, or Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Another fucking addiction of mine that takes up, like, the entire night. It's always so fucking hilarious, too, because it's like 10 or some shit, maybe 9. I'm like, oh, you know, play this for an hour, and then like do something else, and then for like 2-3 hours, and then go sleep. You know. And then next time I look at the clock, it's like 5 in the morning. I'm like, what the
fuck? Right. Sorry, I was on mute for a second, so I had to run in my room real fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting ready for this. I'm just playing a little bit of Donkey Kong. What's it called? Bonanza, whatever the fuck, that new one.
No.
Banana, I don't know. Whatever the fuck. I think it's Banza.
Banana.
Fofana. Yeah, playing that. Love it. You can just pick it up and play it. Like Mario Odyssey, and just fucking go after fucking bananas, man. And just move forward. It's not super hard. It's not hard at all, really, to me. But, like, I don't know. It's really fun. So, just hanging out. Yeah, and whenever you said that to me about, whenever I was like, you ready to do the show on Resident Evil 4? You're like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I can get that much done. I'm like, yeah, I know what you've been doing. Fucking RuneScaping motherfucker. And I was like, me? I just barely played it. Me, I just barely played it because I'm not a big fan. Like, I get it. I get the appeal. Like, I was actually enjoying myself, but, like, I don't know, that fucking pause menu shit we talked about, like, because, like, I want to use all my shit. Like, you're stabbing everything. And I'm, like, shooting everything. Yeah. But, like, but you don't have to like go into your menu that much, so like the intensity doesn't like throw you out of the fucking experience. Constantly having to like pause my game like throws me out of the experience. So it's like,
dude, you give me a pistol in any game, I'm like, this is my main weapon.
oh no, for sure, the pistol is my main weapon. But when I let like all these things like get close to me, and I'm shooting them, and I'm like, oh, I need to take out a flashbang. Pause. Oh, there's a giant group right there. Pause. It's just like, you know what I mean? And you move really slow. Funny. Like, you move really slow.
I was
we were talking about that.
Excited about the thing that I was excited whenever it first came out was whenever you shot fucking people in different parts of their body, they react differently.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like most modern games, it's like, maybe you get some little differences, and maybe, like, you shoot them in the knee, they'll fall over type shit, or, like, grab their leg, and you shoot them in the arm, they might drop their weapon, or they'll, like, throw their shoulder back, and if you shoot them in the face, they throw their head back, and, like, cover their head and shit.
Nah,
and
man.
Like, while they're stunned, you go up and fucking kick them and then fucking stab them to death while they're on the ground.
Nah, man, that's like the big thing. I forgot all about that, and I don't know how I did because it was the thing that pissed me off more than anything. This is a zombie game. If I shoot a zombie in the fucking face, its head better explode or it better drop. It doesn't do either of those things. It goes, ah, and like covers its face for a second and whips its head back real quick, and it's like, ah, oh, I'm fine now. I'm gonna still come after you. I'm like, what the fuck is that shit?
You don't know what Resident Evil is.
That goes against everything in the fucking zombie handbook, dude. No. Fuck that. Fucking double tap.
They're not zombies.
I don't even care, dude. I shot that motherfucking bitch in the face fucking 7 times, like unloaded on this fucking chick that was coming after me. And I fucking just shot her in the face repeatedly until my clip was gone. And all she did was cover her face up every time. It did not drop. And then I fucking shoot her in the leg and she just died. I was like, what the fuck is that? And that happened multiple times, so it's not just a fucking glitch. It's just, that's just how the game was made. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, if you shoot people's heads off, they still come after you too.
I didn't shoot
You'll
its head
find
off.
out eventually.
Just cover
Yeah,
its
but I'm
face.
saying, if you shoot their head off, eventually, they'll still come after you. Because eventually you find out that this is not the virus, the original zombie virus thing from Resident Evil, which is not really a zombie virus in the first place. It's like this genetic mutation thing that just makes people like go crazy and kill people. And then like, is it? And I think in 4, it's actually a parasite that grows in their body and then uses them as a puppet.
What?
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna be my little son.
Eventually, whenever you, sometimes when you shoot one of their heads off, this fucking giant bug will pop out of their fucking head and spit at you while their body comes after you.
That's fucking freaky. Dude, I don't know. The Resident Evil, what's that one with the fucking big titty goth chick that everybody talks about? Is that 7, 8, Village, something?
One of those numbers, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, the way I watched that gameplay of that, like, that looks like fun. Like, this to me is just, like, not fun and goes against, like, everything in the book for me. I don't know. Like, I was enjoying it to a point. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I get it. I get why people like these games, but like, there's just things that just like throw me out of the experience. So I'm like, oh, I really did want to. Like, I was excited to play this game, and now I'm just kind of like, oh man, I gotta play this game.
Yeah, but see, like, I don't know. See, like a lot of people are lucky with those types of games because their play style is how the game developer made the game. And like I've always been like a weird person, and like when you start throwing shit like how Resident Evil 7 is, like I'm like, "Oh, how does this work?" And like while I look at it, I see it like break and manipulate itself to like make reality happen. Like there's that old guy, he like follows you around, but like if you put the wall in between you and him and then like position yourself to go to where the cutscene is, he'll appear there and attack you. Like just straight up teleport. And so like a lot of that stuff's cool, and they put like some thought into it, but they didn't put enough thought into it, and there's not enough freedom for that thought to like really work.
You're talking about 7 or Village or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that happen, but I have seen other games do that before. So like I can totally imagine, which that would be weird in like a modern game. I thought we were past that kind of fucking level of development, you know?
And see, like when I seen 7, I was like, this looks cool and all, but it's like overly cinematic. I know like a lot of this has to be like scripted, staged. Yeah.
And now it's like, well, after playing this, now I'm like, maybe Silent Hill will be like more fun whenever we get to that shit, like on the PS2 list and shit like that. Or something.
We'll see.
Because
I forget what the first.
Isn't it just a straight up horror game? Isn't that what like Silent Hill is?
Yeah.
Like there is like you have to fight, like obviously I would think, but like I'm pretty sure it's not like Resident Evil like niche or anything. Like it's just like its own kind of deal, but like anybody could play it, right?
I think it's more of a survival game, and I don't think you're technically supposed to beat the monsters. You can.
Yeah, it's like run from them. But yeah, like you can fight if you so choose. You know what I mean?
There's also a story reason for it. Silent Hill was inspired. Like, there's the obvious inspiration of like the mining town where the their junkyard accidentally caught on fire. And then, like, it turned out there was, like, a coal vein below the dump yard, and then the coal vein caught on fire, and the coal vein ran through the city, and it, like, eventually burned down the whole city from the ground. And, that's, like, where it takes place. But, like, Silent Hill is also based off of a movie called Jacob's Ladder, which is, this psychological movie about like you being in hell and then your demons like slowly manifesting more as you fight them to like torture you and kill you as you don't accept like your own failures to become a better person type thing.
It's a bit much. Have you ever watched the movie?
So like so if you actually like fight the monsters become stronger and they become more of them, and the fog becomes denser and shit like that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of those fucking games, so I am excited to play.
Yeah, those games freak me the fuck out. Like just the imagery whenever I was a kid.
Wait till you play Call of Cthulhu, dude. If that freaks you out, it's like it's intense. We should.
Yeah. I remember this image of it was like somebody was dressed up as like the Easter Bunny, and it was like the outfit was all aged, and there's like blood like coming out of the fucking mouth and shit. I think they like got stabbed to death or some shit. The imagery of that, and they're like sitting in a fucking like a fire escape in like a stone building or some shit like that, and like that for some reason as a kid that like fucked with my head. I was like, that looks really fucking freaky.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine. But that, like, I don't know, that doesn't fit the theme of Silent Hill. an Easter Bunny, I guess.
Might have been a different game, but
yeah, no.
It all matters because it's like themes of the person's psychosis that's in the Silent Hill or whatever.
Yeah, like Call of Cthulhu, fucking like. Well, the game I'm specifically talking about, any of them really, the ones that I was playing. The one for the original Xbox, it's called Dark Corners of the Earth. Like that shit plays on like people's natural fears of just like you were saying, like psychological. Like it's like, oh, there's this giant ogre fish looking dude, and you sneak past them so you can sneak to this place, and like you'll be like, oh, I'm saving my game, turn around. I go to walk out of the alleyway, and like, boom, he's fucking just like right there off the corner, and like the camera cuts super fast to me. He's like, hey, you gotta get out of here. It's like, Jesus, dude, like scares the fuck out of you. And like you'll fucking like, oh, I'm gonna go, and I snuck past the dude, and I'm in this office thing now. It's like I should probably barricade that door, so just in case. And you like start pushing the bookshelf in front of the fucking door, and like you'll hear boom, 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 like all of a sudden, like, and like it's set in this really dark, dreary fucking like coastal town that's like really fucking shitty and like run down. So like everything's just fucking freaky. So like it's very like for an original Xbox game, that shit like freaked me the fuck out. Crazy. There's like,
if I'm remembering this properly, but there was like a psychology fucking or shit, like a psychosis fucking meter in one game. And it was like once your psychosis like got so high, like the game would like stop showing you where the saves are. And
oh god.
Eventually, like sometimes the screen would turn like blue and then a thing would pop up and it was like your game file has been corrupted, and then it would like blink again, it would go back to where you were and you're just standing back like right where you were.
What the fuck? Is that like a newer or an older game?
It's an older game.
Huh.
I think it was back during the time whenever like Metal Gear was like having like the switcher controller and wait in the woods until the old guy dies shit.
Yeah, that was on PS1. I forget which Metal Gear Solid that is. Is that the first one?
I forget. I just remember that one that's called like, Snake Eater because that sounds cool.
Oh, dude. I just searched it up. What you're talking about? Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. I've been meaning, like that's on the list. Fucking
nice.
It has a sanity meter, and it breaks the fourth wall and shit, like faking game reset scenarios and hallucinations and distorted camera angles is what it says.
Yeah.
Amnesia: The Dark Descent has players must manage sanity as well.
Yeah. There's this I think it was a PS2 game. I don't know how. I guess they made a microphone. And it was like it's like this chick's in this facility and you're like in a security room and you're supposed to talk her through like getting out of the place.
Huh. Wait, what is this exactly?
It was some game where you just like you talk one of those early like talk through the microphone games.
Oh, hey, Pikachu.
And the chick was supposed to be able to recognize what you were saying. Like most of the time, she's like, "What did you say?" And, I can't do that. Stop staring at me, pervert.
Yeah, I remember everybody didn't know what to do with Hey You Pikachu, and like one day I just looked it up and played through most of the game.
I hate that. I remember my fucking friend got that thing, and we're just like screaming at it.
Yes, us too. Then we got older and got smart. I looked it up. It's not about Well, it's not about you saying what to do. It's keywords like Pikachu, potato, like, and he'll walk over and pick up the potato. It's like, oh, that's retarded.
You ever play those text-based RPGs that were like the original computer games?
No, I've listened to other podcasts, like cover those kind of games though, and like how you were talking, like we scream at Pikachu and he does absolutely nothing. Like these fucking games are like, oh, type in whatever, and you type in, and it's like, no text found, code error, or whatever the fuck. It's like, so you have to figure out
Invalid response.
invalid response, yeah, like shit like that.
That was like you had to type in like backslash or something like that, and then type out right, left, look around, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's nah, I'm good, man. Like, I don't know. Like we're getting ready to play fucking Suikoden 2, and Pokemon Coliseum, and it's like every time we talk about this shit, it makes me think of like Sega Dreamcast and GameCube and like just weird shit that they used to do with those consoles. And it's like, hey man, I like just really want to play these games. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, man, I need like something fresh. Like, remember when we played Cubivore? Cubivore was like so new to both of us, and like we were like, we both hate this, but we love this. It's different, you know.
Like, what is it, the beginning? I think you have like one piece, or it's just your head, and you're like slowly moving towards the one other thing you can interact with, and it's like, this is like boring, but for some reason it is building suspense, and I'm like really looking forward to getting over there. You know,
Right.
like usually I'm like, why the fuck am I so slow? This is retarded. And then, like in that game where you actually move like slow as fucking molasses, I'm just like, yeah, this is it.
That's exactly what I feel about the Resident Evil thing. You do walk slow as fuck. Not like painfully. It is painfully slow, but like it's not like this is I'm gonna throw the fucking TV in the trash. You know what I mean? Like it's not
Remember,
that
like
bad.
the one Cubivore evolution where it was like, um, you had the one piece and it folded underneath of you, and it like moved like a fourth of the way,
Yes.
and then like rotated and then did it again, and it's like, okay, this is like really awful.
Yeah, man. There was a lot of weird ass shit in Cubivore. Fucking
Yeah, we have to play custom Robo too. That'll be sick.
yeah, I still haven't played that one. Chibi Robo. I wanna play that, but you do move painfully slow in that game. But it is very popular. That's another thing, like, dude, I'm kinda like ready to play Animal Crossing for the GameCube as well. Like
Doing that
when it
forever.
well, remember whenever well no, like we're gonna play it for 2 weeks, just what we can of it and like go with it. Because like there is no beating that game. There's no finish. Like you can do a lot in it though. So
I'm just gonna continue the game I've been playing.
are you still playing it?
Well, I did for like a month or so.
No, like your old save.
Nah,
Oh, okay. Well, I know you still have all your shit. Well, I thought you did anyway.
nah, I don't think so. It'd be funny. Oh, well, I thought it would be funny if I found it, but I don't think it'd like change that much. Because I stopped playing for like a month or two, and then logged back in. And they're like, "Where have you been?" And then there's like lots of grass everywhere, and a few people moved.
Mm. Yeah, I just want to see like all the fucking weird ass shit like that I didn't get to see on the GameCube that they made. And like,
Custom Robo should be good.
yeah, same, and that's also the same thing with like the 3DS and the DS. Like, those are gonna be fun. Those are gonna be fun. Like,
Yeah, I wish we could play fucking whatchamacallit. The only time I ever played is Disney Spectroids or whatever.
What consoles?
It was DS, but you were like an archaeologist, and you'd dig shit up, and it would be like you'd have like a little like kind of cutscene, I guess you'd say. It was more like a transitional loading screen, and it like that just took 5 seconds, put you in this like top down view, and it would like cut through the layers of how deep it was to like show you, and then you'd get to like where the either a fossil or you'd get like these things to power them up, and you'd like touch it with the stylus and kind of like slowly dig it out of the ground, and then you'd blow the dirt off of it because with the DS mic.
I always forget that's a thing, and then I'm like, oh yeah, in Zelda.
I love that shit so much. It's so stupid.
You had to blow in a fucking music flute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me of another weird thing. Like fucking me and the kids like play the Wii daily now. We play Wii Sports daily, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Lucy fucking loves baseball. It was bowling, now it's baseball. I want her to get good at tennis so I can really fucking get after it. Cause like, dude, a good ass game of tennis on Wii Sports is fucking fun as shit. Probably just gonna force Wyatt to play with me. He always just wants to do boxing, you know? So it's like, no, it's time we can change it up a little. Like, if we're gonna play boxing, then we're playing fucking tennis. Baseball is super fun.
Over the summer, instead of hey kids, let's time to do your homework, it's hey kids, time to train in Wii Sports.
Exactly. I'm gonna get the balance pad and get Wii Fit. You know, get really weird with it. Need to jump on
yeah, I think that was like one of the last straws for me and Smash.
What, the Wii Fit trainer?
Like, yeah, I was like, they're getting like ridiculous. There's like too many characters in this fighting game for like people that even know what the fuck they're fighting.
Nobody knows what, or I'm sorry, nobody like actually likes Brawl. Like, Brawl is single-handedly the worst. Like, it's like that or the N64 one are the ones everybody's just like, nah.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck
those people.
I like the original. I don't like fucking the Wii U one though. I think that thing's trash. It does not have the fucking like the controls like for the Wii Mote thing, turning it sideways. Like, yeah, you can like hook up a GameCube controller and that works, but you shouldn't have to. You know what I mean? For it to feel normal.
Truthfully.
What, the controller?
I'd rather. Yeah.
No. I wish I could just
use the GameCube controller.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That since it's made for the Wii, the base controller is the Wii mode. So it's like to play this game and actually like do good in it and like have fun in it and this and that. I have to have a GameCube controller. So like essentially when you buy this game, you have to buy one of our controllers. Is what they're saying. It's like fuck. That's what makes me mad about it. But like,
well, the Wii just has the plugins at the top or whatever, right?
Yeah. So unless you owned a GameCube prior, you gonna go over there and you gonna get yourself a GameCube controller.
Yeah, well, I already had like 4 or some shit at the time.
Yeah, like we did, but like other people. Yeah. I still just feel bad for them because I feel like everybody should always experience Smash. So
everybody should always have a GameCube controller for Smash.
Yeah, that's fair too. But what we did plan to do on this show 44 minutes and 25 seconds ago, Mike brought up the idea of trying to find the line between fantasy becoming sci-fi and sci-fi becoming fantasy. So let's hear this theory. Where does it end?
That's not what it was. We were just going to like talk generally about sci-fi and fantasy, and
you said where the line is. I took it literally.
No, that was just one part of it. Like, there's a quote that like if you're like one of those people out in the middle of the jungle, you know, it's like wearing the like leaves and still like using bows and arrows and spears, you know, like one of the isolated tribes. Like, if you meet like somebody like a car or see fucking an airplane or a helicopter or some shit, like I say, that's like indistinguishable from magic, from like your comprehension. And so like magic kind of is just like a sci-fi could just be a sci-fi thing if you think about it in a certain way. And then just like it's just only certain people have access to it type thing.
So it's based on perspective.
Yeah. And then like, well, I mean, like if you advanced magic enough,
I get it.
Like it would just be like if we had like a superpower stuff fantasy.
Yeah. What about it?
Like, would you call superhero fantasy or fucking sci-fi? Because a lot of that shit is sci-fi. Because like Spider-Man gets bit by like a radio or fucking genetically altered spider, and like all the other shit that happens is like kind of sci-fi stuff.
Well, yeah, but like here's the thing though, like the way I look at it, granted, long shots like by a mile, but like sci-fi seems to be fantasy that could actually be possible, and fantasy is just straight up like, I got the fire gem from the volcano in the middle of the world, and a blast that could just ruin the whole world, this tiny little stone. And it's like, science fiction is like, hey, this like thing could genetically mutate me into like a superhero freak. You know?
Yeah, but see, like, what if your fantasy world is like you have like the you find like a stone or some shit and it like kills people, and like the stone's like actually radioactive, and like maybe you do have like some magic power that makes it like activate and shoot at people or some shit, but like what makes like your fantasy element different than like uranium or whatever, you know? It's like it's a made up thing because we don't know of anything that exists like that currently. So maybe there is a little fucking stone that like can somehow be fucking powered by like human fucking energy, like the fucking Matrix battery fucking bullshit, you know?
Well, like people can't like cast lightning bolts out of their hand though. Like, you know what I mean? Like like I was just using the stone as like a shitty example, but like people just can't like cast fucking crazy magic out of their hands. But it's like that's literally like there is no possible way that there is anything that could make you do that. But like you could like be injected with something to make it, like we have that IRL, like we have shit that we can inject you with to make you stronger and like more power. Well, I don't even know if you would call that like steroids. I wouldn't know if you'd call it stronger. I think it would just call you more like energy, because you just take that energy to the gym, and that's how you then make yourself stronger. You know what I mean? So it's like, does the juice make you stronger, or does it put you in the fucking zone? You know what I mean? To do that, I don't fucking know, dude. I guess with that extra energy, you would also become stronger. Yeah, but like that's what I mean by like that line you were talking about. It's like it does feel like a lot of these science fiction things could be possible. Like the main one always being like in the movies being in space. It's like Dude, there are spaceships. And what's to say one day we don't have one that's real smooth and rounded? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we'll definitely, like, that's gonna happen. Like, that is going to happen. So, like, it seems like that kind of shit could be true. And it's like, then there's magic, where it's like, this dagger, if I stab you with it, like, you'll catch on fire. You know?
Yeah, but see, like, what if, like, okay, like, some, like, low-tech fucking planet, like, some dude's, like, praying to God or some shit, and then, like, a spaceship, like, crash lands on that fucking planet, and they pull out all those weapons, and they, like, think that they're, like, from the gods, but they're like actually just so advanced that you can't tell that they are just like incendiary fucking like knives or some shit. You know? So like how can you kind of can't say that like a magic item isn't some high tech thing from like some other fucking world that just got somehow landed on the low tech planet and people fucking think it's like a god or some shit, you know?
But there's also no way daggers can freeze you to death. Because that can also be a thing, you know? Like,
well, I don't know.
Like freeze you into a block of ice. Like, you know, I'm just saying.
What if we made...
it's not about what ifs. It's about like I'm just naming examples of like how this seems possible, and then there's this thing that's like, yeah, there's like you'd have to be in a very, very, very specific situation that like exactly what you're saying is. You know what I mean? But like this could be like a thing. Like we could run into a fucking alien, like out. We don't know what's out there, so like the thought of an alien being out there it's not too crazy. Like something gets up in our ship and like fucking kills us, like in the ship. It's like, yeah, man, that's some sci-fi shit. And then there's the elf that's 700 years old, and they go into the jungle and find a whole colony of 700-year elves that magically make the fucking forest the Lost Woods from The Legend of Zelda, and that's why you can never find them, and then they get you. You know? Yeah. Like The Witcher is like, oh, the dryads, they steal people from the woods, and then they mate with them, and that's the only reason those men are alive, and then they kill them. Which is like wild shit. You know what I mean?
There's also another thing that I was thinking about that, like anime, like most of the anime I watch, like, well, just most of the anime in general. Yeah. Like,
I don't know where they're
superheroes. They're pretty much superheroes, but for some reason, I do not like superheroes. Like, I don't
do not like superheroes. I'm with you.
Maybe it's the outfits, or like they all have like
I just think it's
some type of personality or the same art or some shit. I don't know.
Well, they always make the fucking superhero. When you buy Avengers Endgame, you know it ends with the Avengers winning. Because why? Because they're superheroes. It's the Avengers. They're going to win. Like when you buy a Thor movie, it's called Thor. You know Thor's gonna win. It's like really boring thing that's like, it's like, this is one of those things that hits the dopamine because I can watch it and there's crazy ass badass shit, but at the end of the day it's like, yeah, well, I knew that was gonna happen. You know what I mean? But like,
yes, it's kind of funny though, because like that's the only thing, that's what people want. That's why it's there all the time.
That's what I was gonna say. Like the magic works on people, but like some people, you know, we're not with that, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know, people usually want to be like inspired with stories. You know, they want like some introspection or some like triumphant inspirational stuff from it. You know, we want to watch somebody that we can root for fucking succeed in life because that's what we want. You know, and like wasting your fucking time to watch a story. If most stories ended like ambiguously, or the hero just straight up fucking lost, like everybody would fucking be depressed all the fucking time.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Like it's the fact that I know it's gonna happen, and like I didn't need to hear a word about it to know what's gonna happen. Like nothing against
Yeah.
superheroes. I don't like hate them. I'm just not a fan of that kind of shit. But like I think they are like cool. Some of them, like some of them are just fun. Like Deadpool's fucking awesome. Like they're just fun, you know. And I guess that's part of it. But like Iron Man and like Thor and all that shit, they don't really scream fun to me or a good time. Thor does kind of, because Thor is kind of like a little bit of a comedy. But
Thor's cool in like Greek mythology.
yeah,
I still don't understand why. Like, well, I guess I lie, but I don't know. For some reason, I always thought Marvel's Thor was like lame
DC.
compared to like real Thor.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said the Marvel store.
No.
I was gonna say, I mean, DC is like the cheesiest fucking shit like ever. Oh,
DC is really weird.
I'm the Batman. Ah! Like, okay, dude. Why do you talk like that? I don't know.
Those everybody loves those ones though.
Well, it's like fucking, dude. Batman is like the most well-known DC character. Everybody fucking loves Batman, whatever. But like, look at your villains. You have the Penguin, you have the Joker, and I think you have Kingpin, right? And the Riddler. The Riddler.
Spider-Man.
What? Spider-Man? Is that what you said?
Kingpin is Spider-Man.
That's what I thought, but I thought on this recent movie I watched they said Kingpin. Maybe it was the Penguin he was talking to. I don't know. But like all pretty boring, but like depending on your Joker anyway. But like the Riddler,
Joker's amazing.
yeah, like depending on which one. I mean, they're all cool in their own way, I guess. But like for like the general audience of watching a superhero movie, they're not like that spectacular. Like Heath Ledger's Joker was like the Batman, the Dark Knight was not a Batman movie. That was a Joker movie, and like I don't know, it doesn't like no other real villains from fucking the DC universe. Like given how bad they are in their comics and this and that, but like their movies, like can you name a better one than the Joker? Can you name anybody that like really sticks out besides Heath Ledger's Joker? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nobody played a role like that. Nobody had like an interest like that. Like, and it's fucking DC. Like you have fucking Superman, and Superman villains couldn't even stand up to a fucking like just insane dude in some clown makeup. Like it's just like when you say DC is weird, that's 100% the truth, man. Because like it does not make sense. I don't know. Like how many super fucking man movies are there? You know what I mean? I think the coolest fucking DC movie outside of The Dark Knight was probably Batman versus Superman, and that's because it's fucking Batman versus Henry Cavill as Superman, because Henry Cavill's fucking awesome. But like, is that a superhero movie or is that just an action movie? Because it seems.
I think they're all superhero movies.
And then random fucking Wonder Woman is in there too. So okay.
Well, no.
Is it Gal Gadot or whatever her name is?
Gal Gadot or Dot or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like I don't know. superheroes.
Those movies are weird too. Because like
all the Wonder Woman shit.
Like a lot of the DC and superhero movies in general, they're like, oh, I want to be PG, but like I'm like over the top strong and I want to be cool, so I'm just gonna like fly off screen and then like fly from off screen and just like slam this dude into a wall. It's like you just pushed that dude like 10 feet in 1 second and slammed him against a brick wall. It's like he's fucking dead.
Yeah. And then there was like in The Dark Knight where he's like, the gangster people came in, were trying to talk to the Joker, and he's like, oh, dude, you guys want to see this magic trick? And he puts like a pencil on the table, and then they're like, I'm sick of this clown, and he comes over to grab him, and then like the Joker grabs him by the back of the head and just slams his face into the pencil, and like just kind of like, boop, and then falls down on the ground. Like you just see him fall underneath the table. It's like, yeah, that dude just got speared through the brain. Yeah. But there's no blood or anything, and like, I don't know. That's another thing about superhero movies. Bro, fucking make them gory like they would be. People would probably be fucking hyped up to see that shit. Like, The Boys is just that. Kids. Well, The Boys is just like, is just what I described. Fucking.
Yeah, but The Boys went like over the top to where it's just
awesome
like,
and you fucking.
Oh, I ripped somebody's head off and then I shot at it.
Okay.
No, it's like purposely retarded. Like
I meant with fucking, the gore and shit, not that. Okay. I thought you were talking about gore wise, like when they like blow people into pieces. Like literally, like the fucking show. The first episode opens up with a dude zipping so fast that he runs through a girl and she just explodes.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah, like a lot of that stuff's fun, but then it's like you end up like only a certain audience can watch your show, and only a certain audience wants to watch your show, and then you start like pandering to that audience. And then you like get into the self-feeding fucking cycle where you're trying to outdo the last thing you did because you are now in a shock genre. And then eventually you're just like,
that's how I feel.
Have Highlander be like, oh, I didn't have a mom, so now like I'm obsessed with this old lady's breast milk. And it's like, I'm not watching the show anymore.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. But like Marvel kind of did the same thing. It's like they were like, oh, I'm going to constantly, like you said, fucking outdo the last thing. And then it's like, oh, people want more Marvel. They just want more Marvel. Well, we'll give them the Moon Knights TV show and this weird show with Owen Wilson talking about riding a fucking, a jet ski and going back in time with, what's his fucking name? Loki. And because he's a bad dude and he's in jail, but I'm going to run this jail. And, oh, wait a minute. Hear me out. We're going to make a Black Widow movie. It's like, okay, dude. Like,
Black Widow. After she died.
Yeah, after she died. After she fucking died. And then all those other fucking Marvel TV shows that they're coming. Oh, hey. Hear me out, guys. She-Hulk. We're going to put She-Hulk out there. It's like, nobody wants to see this fucking shit, dude. We just wanted to see the Avengers. Just call it what it is.
We're going to make She-Hulk hang out with Megan Thee Stallion, and we're going to make them both twerk. It's like...
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Somehow I knew you were serious.
Yeah, like, if you're a writer... and like, or a corporate executive or
you have to
actor, and like you see that written on a piece of paper and you don't quit, you should just, you should go on to Valheim and run into the mountains.
Yeah, that's fair. and then into the plains. Yeah. You can be chased by wolves whilst being stabbed and just outran constantly by giant mosquitoes that one-shot you.
There you go.
So that's fun. And woolly fucking mammoth monstrous things that stomp your fucking boat out in the water for no reason.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't even know why those things came after us. We didn't even disturb them. Like, normally they don't just fucking run up on you. They just kind of, like, chill unless you hit them.
They, like, went through the water. I think they were, like, there because we, like, made landfall before to, like, do early scouting. And then we came back to, like, start actually doing shit. And they're still there. And so they, like, swam out towards us or some shit and started just fucking us up.
Yeah. No boat. Mosquitoes. Woolly mammoth monsters. But yeah, the line between sci-fi and fantasy is a weird one because I never thought about it until you brought that up. I don't even know why that was like in your brain either. So this is how this went. Mike, what do you want to do for the show? Well, I'm thinking about like what about the differences between sci-fi and fantasy? It's like what the fuck? All right, that sounds cool.
Like how they solve problems too is a lot of the same things. Where it's like, oh, this god we have to do a certain thing for, and then he gives us our Deus Ex Machina. And then in sci-fi, it's like there's this really smart guy, and we gotta go find this like one material that's only in this one place, and then he gives us our Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, dude. Remember that fucking show, that movie I was telling you about, Apocalyptica?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, there's part of the movie where it's just straight up them making a giant line of fucking people to just be sacrificed.
Okay, that's the Aztec movie, right?
Well, yeah, essentially.
Yeah, they like open up the first scene is like they cut that dude's heart out and then throw him down the fucking stairs.
Yeah, that happens multiple times, like, during this one really big scene. Like, people are just lining up, getting thrown down on this fucking stone pedestal, their heart ripped out. Their heart ripped out. Their head chopped off, and then kicked down the fucking stairs.
Yeah.
And there's like, when they're being led through the fucking, like, work camp thing, they're like all covered in this white dust, and they're like coughing up blood, and like just starving to death. It's intense, dude. They're all just like slaves. It's like, dude, because what they do is they just attack other tribes and they just make them all slaves to either work or just be sacrificed.
Yeah, why would you sacrifice your own people when you could have plenty of slaves? Or there's plenty of poorer countries around your border.
Yeah, and like one of the capture people is just like brutal as fuck, so he just like tries to fuck with the whole group of people that they captured, and the dude's like, dude, fucking stop. Like the main head captor dude, and he just like continues to just fuck with these dudes, like stab them, and then all right, keep walking. It's like walk until you fucking die.
Yeah, like Spartans had like a lot of slaves too.
Yeah.
You had to be like a badass group of warriors to keep like many slaves. It's like a lot of those fucking people did because they just kept them in line with fear. So like they just work out and fucking beat the shit out of each other all the time until they were fucking hard as fucking stone.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Then you got a bunch of malnourished people with like fucking bad medical care. You know, you can't really do much.
Nah, you're just fodder for the fucking opening round of the Coliseum that day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we did a good episode. Hour and 9 minutes. Anything left?
Hopefully we'll be in space one day.
We'll be in space.
All of us go to Mars.
I don't know why everybody wants to go to Mars. That's something
Zeke
I never
Zion.
understood. Huh?
Is that Zeke Zion?
I don't know what that means.
It's Mobile Suit Gundam reference.
Fuck off.
It's the evil group of people that kind of look like Nazis, and they kind of have like this similar salute, and they all say Zeke Zion like over and over again. Yeah. It's weird because the fucking colonies are like trying to be free from the Earth Sphere Alliance, so it's like, why did you make them the Nazis? Why'd you make either of them a Nazi? Well, I guess because the imagery is cool, but still makes your story a little weird.
What imagery is cool?
Like how Char is like essentially the Red Baron, and like the color red is fucking really like vibrant and cool looking, and like all the like the outfits of the Nazis are fucking sharp as shit, and like seeing that
like the
replicated
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is like a very unique look. Like you see that and you're like, oh, I know what era I'm
in. Yeah, like a lot of people like the World War II era stuff because it's like I think it's like World War One and World War II like cemented it, where like the fantasy and the elegance of war kind of like vanished. Like in the First World War, fucking Germans were wearing those little spike things on their helmet because it like helped them tell apart everybody's rank just at a gaze. But then like in modern warfare, you're sitting up on a horizon and people see little spikes sticking out of the ground. They're like, oh, we're going to shoot those. You know, so like all fantasy romance of being like all dressed up in glory and shit. It's like now you're standing in that mud hole and you're fucking shooting people and fucking shitting in that hole over there, and then we're going to give you some of this food.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah.
All right. We will see you guys next week with our RE4 episode.
Hey.
And then after that, we're going to be doing an anime episode called Pass the Monster Meat, Please, or some shit like that. It's a fun little one. And then after that, Coliseum, Suikoden, Suikoden 2, and some other animes. So we will catch you guys next week.
Adios.
Later.